segment, school announcement. Nighttime is quickly approaching, but before it arrives, all students, please gather in the gym immediately.
Immediately? Okay, let's go.
Emergency! Emergency!
Huh? Gather in the gym? Why now all of a sudden? Really don't like the sound of this. I have a terrible feeling. Oh, Kyoko, did you hear the announcement just now? Yes. I don't want to go, but we don't have any other choice, right? I can't imagine it's going to be good news, but it's not a good idea to defy him here and now. So I'm going on ahead. I really can't do anything except what Monokuma tells me. Is there anybody else? Was there a murder? Was it a murder mystery? Or is Monokuma gonna be like, it's time for a sleepover?
Yo.
Hey man, you about to head in? Yeah, has everyone already gone ahead? Looks like that way. I don't like it, but nothing's good gonna come from ignoring that goddamn bear, huh, Mondo? Are you sure you're okay? You kinda went all out in that sauna.
What?
Huh? Who went all out? That shit doesn't even faze me. But you know, they're at the edge of hell. Problems between men was waiting for me. Never saw it coming. Anyway, let's get our asses into the gym. Man, something unique must have happened between the two of them. Yeah, I can see that. Ow. 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 Hey, Hifumi. Why haven't you gone in yet? Huh?
Why is that?
Mr. Naegi, don't scare me like that. Sorry, but we really should go inside. No, you go. You can't go. That's what my ghost friend is telling me. I don't feel good about it either, but we can't just ignore this. Yeah, that's true too. I guess we have no choice. I have to go too. Asking us to gather together all of a sudden like this, what could he possibly want? Indeed, what might await us this time? He keeps things interesting, that's for certain. How is that funny? Can't you smile like a normal person for once in a while? Just like how the housewife on a classic TV show smiles at the end of an episode? There's something totally messed up with you if you can laugh at a time like this. Which of us is actually messed up? What? What's that supposed to mean? Nothing in particular, just admiring, that's all. I don't want to kill anyone, but I also don't want to stay here living in blind denial day after day. I was just admiring how you could live like that and still keep your sanity.
What is this?
I'm not in denial. That reminds me. Remember how you kept talking about how the police or whoever would come help us? How'd that turn out? Seems to me there's no sign whatsoever of possible rescue.
Well,
That's just...
huh?
I wonder what actually happened.
Certainly.
That's strange. It's true. There's no way the police wouldn't know about it. We're right in the middle of a major urban area. The police suck! On the contrary, the mastermind may be just that powerful to take control even of the police. Oh, this might not be related, but then don't say it. Nope, gonna say it.
It's not like some occult mystery.
It's about last night. I was near the main hall just staring off into space when all of a sudden, I heard it.
Huh?
You heard what? The sound, I don't really know what it was. What kind of sound? Well, like I said, I don't really know. But if I had to describe it,
Could it be?
it was like a construction site, I guess? A construction site?
Serious.
I mean, I could just be making that up. I only just barely heard anything. Then you definitely made it up. Must have just been the sound of the ocean in that head of yours. Say what? What you talking about, Toko? Did they really have to make an FMV for that? Again? He's arrived. What Hiro heard wasn't the sound of construction, but it could have been an explosion. Huh? Or maybe a machine gun. That can sound like construction in a way. What are you talking about? Haha, beyond this point, my mouth is zipped, my lips are sealed, I'm fully puckered. It's a secret, little secret. Fine. Then let's move on to what you can tell us. Why did you call us all here?
Say what?
You don't beat around the old bush, do ya? Ready for me to get to the point, huh?
If you please.
But before that, you mind if I vent a little? I'm low on energy these days. My stitching's even losing all that shine and luster. I'm thinking it's probably become of this whole boring old everyday life. I'm looking for something with a little more stimulation, something rife with danger and intrigue.
Yep.
Listen carefully, can I just be frank?
Today.
The next Blacken hasn't shown up yet and I'm getting bored.
Hey.
So I've decided to come up with a new way to motivate you. Motivate? Is it another set of videos or something? Are you gonna show us some demented thing to try and drive us all to murder? Drive you to murder? What a mean thing to say. Just awful.
You hear me?
I don't know what you've got planned. We're not gonna kill each other anymore. No matter what you do, I swear to God we won't. That's very big talk. Do your very best to back it up, okay? Now then, with your permission, let me begin. So this time, it's embarrassing memories and secrets. As long as it's alive, it's a given that there's things you don't want other people to know about you. So I did a little investigating of my own and I dug up some of your darkest secrets.
And those embarrassing memories and secrets are all contained in the envelopes I have right here. I'm going to hand them out now, so take a second to take a peek.
As Monokuma said, he tossed the envelopes at our feet. I quickly snatched the envelope with my name written on it. I never sleep pearled what was written inside. My entire body suddenly went rigid. Makoto wet the bed until he was in 5th grade. What? How? How'd you find out about this? Everyone started talking at once. You have 24 hours. If someone doesn't become blackened by then, all your deepest, darkest, most embarrassingest secrets will be exposed to the world. Maybe I'll roll by a crowded intersection in a van strapped with loudspeakers and spill the beans. Wouldn't that be so embarrassing? That's what you meant by motivate. Yep, you got it. They're all pretty unpleasant, trust me. None of you want me to reveal that stuff, right? It's definitely something I'd rather people not know, but we'd never kill over something like that. What'd you say?
Count on it.
He's right. Your plan is doomed to fail. No one's gonna murder someone for this kind of thing.
This is kind of depressing.
This is kind of depressing. Oh no. Is it because for better or for worse, your memory is still a way to connect to the outside world? I have stuff I wouldn't want anyone to know no matter what, so I assumed you'd all be the same. Which is why I put so much effort into preparing this next motive. Man, you're saying you really won't kill each other over this stuff? That just sucks. Well, what can you do? Okay then, in 24 hours or expose all your secrets just to make myself feel a little better.
Okay.
So sad, so depressed, fare not well. With an almost convincing look of depressed dejection on his face, Monokuma receded into the gym's depths. I didn't know what to expect at first, but maybe we dodged a bullet on this one. I mean, yeah, having those secrets revealed is gonna be totally embarrassing, but that's seriously not enough to give someone a reason to kill, right?
Listen to me.
It is, everyone. I have a brilliant idea.
Hear me?
Why don't we all just confess those secrets in the envelopes right here and now?
Not a doubt.
If we do that, any and all motive for murder would vanish. That's pretty smart,
Quiet
right?
down and listen.
Okay, so my embarrassing thing is, I don't want to hear your stupid story. Huh? Besides, I don't want to talk about it. I don't care what anyone says. I don't want to talk about mine.
As for me,
Neither do I. Not because it's unpleasant, but because it is impossible.
oh,
Well, it's just human nature to want to hear it when you say it's impossible. Come on, it'll be good for you. Absolutely not. It's okay, just a little bit. Come on, come on, come on. As I said.
here we go. Hey,
I said I don't want to talk about you, human bag of lard.
say what?
I agree with them. There's no need to discuss it. What do you think, Chihiro?
I'm sorry,
I don't really want to talk about it right now.
but
But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone.
so,
If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. I'm not super excited to talk about it either.
That's true.
If everyone's that much against it, even if my bro's the one that suggested it, I gotta say no. Well, that's okay then. Either way, if it's just a few secrets, I'm sure no one's gonna kill anybody over it. I hope you're right. A secret so bad you'd kill someone to keep it. Nobody's got something like that, right? Okay, I'll stop with the secret talk, but each of us has 24 hours to get ready. Having our secrets exposed isn't going to be fun, but it's not like we're gonna die because of it. Say no, don't do anything hasty. The way you keep repeating it makes me worry even more. Oh, okay then, sorry. No, it's gonna be tough, but... See, this is where you grab all the food and sit in your room for the next 24 hours.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Nighttime already, huh? Okay, let's all call it a day.
Of course.
Good idea. We need to prepare for tomorrow. I was left with anxiety I just couldn't shake, but we left things as they were. And left things as they lay. One by one, we headed back to our rooms. Secrets or memories you don't want anyone to know about. A way to connect to the outside world. Honestly, all that crap Monokuma was spouting didn't have any effect on me. There's no way anyone would kill over stuff like that. At least, that's what I thought. Maybe I was just being optimistic. Which is probably why, without too much of a struggle. Geez, I'm more tired than usual. Super tired today. Sleepy time! I fell asleep. But what I didn't know is that even then, a tragedy was taking place. Hey, do you have a sec? I want to confide in you. It's about the prevailing world attitude right now. The difference between passive and active, I mean. For example, it's the difference between like, oops, I killed him, and yeah, that's right, I killed him. Amazingly, there are tons of people who don't understand the difference. Can you believe it? But there's a huge difference between oops and that's right. You know what I'm saying, right? Anyone can kill someone in the heat of the moment, but surprisingly few can do it with calculated intent. To make that choice, then put it into action, it's way harder than just letting your emotions lead you. It's all about preparation, resolve. So maybe you're wondering what's the point I'm trying to make?
I'm not totally sure myself. Maybe you should try reading between the lines.
Morning. Good morning.
Good morning!
Jesus Christ. Nice reaction. I'm glad to see you didn't disappoint me. What are you doing here? I wanted to spice things up, so instead of a morning announcement, I decided to wake you up in person. What the hell for? Because it's fun. And as long as I'm here, I figured I'd let you hear from the bear's mouth. Hear what? Are you sure you should be acting this laid back? I mean, even though something's happened to one of your buddy classmates. What? What? Your face is all blue like someone on the verge of death. What happened? What are you talking about? That's for me to know and you to find out. Good luck. Something happened to someone. Is it? Was it? No. It can't be. There's no way someone would. But what if? No. What ifs are pointless, especially now when... The dining hall. I need to get to the dining hall. Makoto. Are you okay?
Hey.
Did Monokuma talk to you too? Hiro, Hina, Sakura, and... Byakuya. You're the only ones here? Where's everyone else? Either they're already off trying to verify what Monokuma said, or they've fallen victim to the something that Monokuma mentioned. The something?
Perhaps.
Can't be. Has it happened again? Murder? After hearing what Monokuma had to say, the worst possibility forced its way into my mind. It took everything I had to drive the thought away. So if something did happen, does that mean someone did it because of what happened yesterday? Can't be. This stuff was just a bunch of old memories. Just old memories? Don't be so sure about that. Clearly someone felt it was more important than that. Huh? To judge someone else's values based on your own outlook, do you realize how dangerous that is? Why didn't you say something yesterday? Did you already forget? This isn't a co-op game. It's every man for himself. What good does it do to go out of my way to help you?
Just the worst.
Stop saying that already. There's something wrong with him for serious. Did he get brainwashed or something? That's not important. What matters right now is that we find out what happened.
That's fine.
She's right. Let's all split up and begin looking. The game is afoot. Okay, who died? That is the real question. Did they die getting food? Now this would have been locked up. They're doing good with the music, you know, really to convey the moods and the terror and everything. They did a good job. See, this is a potential candidate for where somebody was murdered. I don't actually want to find it yet. Cool. I'm looking for other things. Touch all the things. No, I feel if anything, it's gonna be on the second floor somebody was murdered. It's gonna be my guess. I knocked on all the doors, but nobody answered. Did they all go to see what happened? Oh, then what about the second floor of the school? That's the one place that's new to all of us, so it looks like the natural place. Yeah, that's what I figured. Do, 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 do. Buttons are difficult to push, okay? Don't judge me. There doesn't appear to be anything here. What are you doing here, Sakura? Did you find something? Oh, no. It's just that what you said the other day must have been lurking in the back of my mind, huh?
Perhaps.
If something had happened, the killer might try to use this to destroy evidence again. I suppose that was floating around my subconscious and it led me here. Good point. Yes, there doesn't appear to be any obvious sign that there's been tampering done here. Technically, it shouldn't be updated in my notebook. I guess technically, yeah, there's no truth bullets. So. Kind of wish right click was to leave. I think that makes a little bit more sense personally. But again, that's just kind of me. Nope. I was really hoping for some coinage, but nope. I mean, another good place for a murder is the bath. Okay. Nope. Door. Nothing. Always nothing. Time is it? 9:30. We're not gonna be able to do the trial today with how long those trials take, unfortunately, but I'll be able to get most of the stuff to ready so we can do the trial first thing on Friday. I'm just thinking, sorry. They're literally not gonna let you see who it is. Like, everyone's gonna be there, and then you're gonna see the dead person, essentially. My question is, why did Byakuya show up to the, kitchen? It would totally be, his type of thing to, like, not show up there and just troll everybody, essentially. Yeah, I'm not getting anything. Jesus Christ.
Yo.
Hey, Makoto, honestly, what do you think? Huh? About what?
Serious.
About Byakuya. You think he's been being brainwashed or what? I don't know. You'd know more about that kind of thing than me, right? What? What's that supposed to mean? Well, I mean, you're some kind of psychic, right?
Hey.
Listen, Makoto, I think you've completely misunderstood what it is I do. Okay, listen, fortune telling is like... It's totally different from brainwashing or hypnosis or any of that pseudo-scientific bullshit. I need you to understand that. So you expect me to think fortune telling isn't pseudoscience? Sorry, I don't want to get yelled at. I have a couple. I don't know. I don't know who died. We're gonna find out real soon. All right, let's go. I bet it's gonna be in the library too. No? There's nothing here of interest, don't you agree? You should go look somewhere else. What is he hiding back here? He's literally hiding something. Oh, fuck, they're at the pool. I'm an idiot. Drowning? Huh? The door's open, but aren't they supposed to be locked?
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
Investigation?
All clear now.
Just as I thought. Byakuya!
See you.
Judging from what he just said, there can be no doubt a murder really has taken place. Come on. In the locker rooms, they're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? Seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. He was muttering as if talking only to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room. And the door swung open without a sound. In that moment, time seemed to freeze. Chihiro! No! I don't know how long it took for me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at, but as soon as I did, a wild, almost primeval scream escaped from my mouth. Danganronpa. I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me, like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand.
Very strange.
Most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm, almost like he was watching this all unfold on a TV screen.
I see.
Look, Chihiro's corpse has been suspended somehow, and something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust. Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say before I could even begin to clear my head. Hey, I heard screaming. Did something... Chihiro!
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the hell was that? Ah, that's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka, so you don't know about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. Imagine it's so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? The body discovery announcement that Chihiro really is dead. Yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go round everybody up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. No, I didn't want Chihiro to die. That's sad. Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time at all passed. It was just my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there gathered around Chihiro's body.
Damn.
I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim. Which means we are now in the same position once again. Fuck, man. What the fuck is this? It's a dream. This is a dream. It's all just a dream. In fact, I haven't been born yet. I don't have any memory of ever being alive. Shut up. So here's the thing. A good fact is that only a female could have murdered. Hi, Sav. You heard Danganronpa. That's what you heard. Okay, we can't talk to him. Okay. No, there are important things to worry about than a Tom Bell. We have to take a look at her, don't we? For now, pay attention to the wall. Huh? I said it once already. There's a word. There's a word written there. Yeah, the characters don't always speak their lines. They just have their own flat lines that they'll say. On the wall? Fine, I'll look at Bloodlust, gang. The word bloodlust, oh my god, bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So...
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? Dad it blood, yeah. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. At the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. What nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack! Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks are famous all across the country. You don't say anything to me! You're so busy, Sav. The ultimate murderous fiend creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings. Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack style. Yeah, and I'm exhausted at night. It happens. But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. The real... Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in this school?
No way!
There's no way. But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I am surprised at their stupidity. I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. Ah! What is it now? Toko! Hina was pointing towards the entrance of the girls' locker room. Ah! Toko was the last to arrive and now she was just standing there. Huh? No, why? That's a great look. Good dunk. She fainted. That did not sound good. Toko! Hina rushed to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up. Oh, that's right. I just remember what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood. Ah, so she's hemophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit it sleeping, like, on purpose. Ah, so since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count? Gotcha. Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. No, you didn't tell me, Sav. You're not good at explaining things. As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot away. Just message me and we can talk about it after my stream in 20 minutes. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction, I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up in the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flash, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard. Huh? What? Sorry about that, I was just so shocked, you know. It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine, I'm fine. Wow, was that a dead body? Hey, are you dead?
What the heck?
She must hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies. Well, this is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. You did, Tara, at the very last 20 minutes. No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. Oh my Jesus Christ, Toko.
I see.
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eye seems strangely vacant. Might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being. I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? She totally ignored me. Yep. Oh, very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation? The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you'll realize that.
Don't make me repeat
There's no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course.
Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing, it's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. Then it happened again. Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed a fellow classmate. What, does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry. Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? I sure did, chump. I'm ready to prevent. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later.
So please do your very tippy-top best on this investigation.
No way.
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Yes. Examining the corpse of one of our friends, having to suspect all our other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore.
Oh no!
I hate it too. I've had enough. I'm getting out of here. Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run. Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You're very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we do not unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon. What? Do you want to die? Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn you!
Dead body is an object?
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into ya.
Calm down,
Everyone, stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoka!
because
If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right, the Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
that's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. Forget more victims! We met this up! We're all dead meat!
Hey.
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. If any one killing game... In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. What? I don't remember any rule like that. I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would all be over, right? The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. In that case, why not limit it to 1 person? Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility. Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then 1 more person's life could still be in danger. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens. You need to shut the fuck up! Well, for now, Taka and me are going to drop Toko off at her room. Nice, I'm gonna get dropped off.
There is nothing
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation to swap. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro, then we will all quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Okay. First of all, I better check out the Monokuma file to see exactly what's happening. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. Time of death is said to be made to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Okay. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent, the same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, you seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. Yes, Ev? I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. Thanks. I know I am. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and there's a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon? I don't imagine it could have been anything else. No shit, it literally said she died to a dumbbell. Flesh blood stain on the carpet, must have been splattered during the murder. Poster got some blood on it, must have happened during the murder. Bloodlust written on blood, what's the meaning behind bloodlust? Check the body, I feel the life draining out of my own body, it's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know, being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. Typical. Okay. Alright, we'll just have to talk to... He used this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else than carried here. She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. Still think she came here on her own, by choice. What makes you say that? She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger, so you're saying she came here to exercise, but according to Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. She really have been exercising that late? You know, myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up, so I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However...
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others, so you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she also would have had to come with someone else. That's a possibility, I think. Okay. That is a good fact to know. If you have time to talk, you have time to... Shut the fuck up, asshole. Alright. That dude had a real complex about being weak. You're Chihiro, talk about it, right? All I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here, but did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. Mondo's account. Now I believe it's time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by staying around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but...
Let's go.
If you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. I agree! So, this is our next location, huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Maybe the gun was used... No, impossible. If that were true, Chihiro would be riddled with bullets. Yep. Watching the murder. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly, sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
Seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed and interfaced with each of your handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct? There were some sort of erotic terrorists on the prowl. The ceiling mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct? So then, that means only girls can go to the girls' locker room and only boys can go to the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means, hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Let me tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there. As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get that right?
Such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things? You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things. Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying the loophole, but you need to borrow something from someone, then that someone would have to loan it. So sleepy. Just listening to makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest for your own damn self. Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculty, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Okay. He's a dick, by the way. We came to the main hall. So what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. Wait, there's 3 of them, but what are they doing here? So you finally found them, huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. Seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did, it was Sayaka's. Called it! You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now, do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the whole time. Loading is strictly prohibited, but borrowing is perfectly fine. See, yes, now I understand. Right? I'm sad too! Hold on a second. What's wrong? That's one of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Did we get to watch this again? The memory came flooding back. The cruel punishment was led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. Nope. What a shame. You're right, it wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault. Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey! Hey! What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily, but it did. If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does has one single weak point. It does? But it's a secret! I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks. And Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken. But you might ask, how could that be? Monokuma! Ah! What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on. Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Ow. This should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite. Typical. Murder! What do you mean by that, Byakuya? Not to be exact, not quite. Certainly, I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you really think? You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro? Absolutely! I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre, brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch them. Are you having fun with your fucking Dracula emotes there, Sav? One nickname to the internet gave to this mysterious serial killer, Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one really be a demented psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder, but words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. He has something, but he will not. Hold on, there's still more. Wait, oh my god, fine. Asshole. Okay, so there's more here. Mailbox inside are 3 hammocks. I've seen their jungles on stock. Looks like hammocks brought to the mailbox. Leon's will turn on. It's not broken. So I'm missing something. He said there's still something here. What am I missing? I did not. Basis to believe that, I assure you. Genocide Jack is one of us. Okay. They're really proof. There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need. Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence. Is something like that, really? Ah! Hey, you two! Big trouble, need your help.
I don't have time.
We're busy, leave us alone. But it's an emergency. Emergency! Come on, please, you gotta help me. Okay, what's wrong? Owie.
Please.
Serious emergency, please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay? But it's an emergency! An emergency? What happened? Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya? Since it's Toko, I must admit, I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's wrong with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I didn't expect that. I thought for sure you'd just say no and that'd be the end of it. Okay, come on, hurry. Okay, let's go, Owie, or Hina. Wait for us, Hina. Looks like she's headed to the dorms, to Toko's room, more likely. You're right. Guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So what's the emergency? Well, after what happened to the girl's locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, see how she's doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff? She tried talking to herself. Yeah, good idea. What do you have to say? You're still an asshole, Byakuya. Hurry up and do it. Fine. Might as well give it a shot. The door swung open slowly and silently. Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What?
Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, pulling yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. I kinda suspected that. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time when I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door, but it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door. Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared? Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there someone who might be able to persuade her? Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her? Come out of her room, I mean?
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments.
What do you want?
Leave me alone, you're all so annoying. Bacula.
Byakuya.
I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. Don't worry, never again. I won't let a Genocide Jack have control ever again. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on! Hey Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Oh, then let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! And I hurried to catch up. Tried to talk to him several times as we walked. But he didn't even bother to look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in. And I'm gonna be an oh my god, not the transcript. There we go. I'm gonna be an asshole. Y'all want to see what happens next? I think we'll do this again on Friday. So if y'all want to see what happens, fucking show up on Friday. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. Yo. Alright, that's it for tonight, everybody. Thank you all for watching. Sorry for those of you who showed up at the very end. Tara. Sav. Yeah, I know you're not going to show up, Sav. You just show up when you're bored. Which is never. Bye-bye. Thank you all for watching. Until the next time, everybody. A stiff funky people.